outside there listening to us would love to know about streaming. We are in the era of earning money via social media platforms, via streaming platforms. Firstly, Monk, would love us, shed a light what streaming is all about. For, let's say, an artist who's planning to start music, or someone who would love to, be a musician. What does streaming mean?
Of course, for those, most of the people out there are artists, are musicians in privacy. You also are a musician, because I'm sure sometimes when you're bathing, you in a case okay. But it doesn't make you a professional artist. Of course, for professional artists, streaming, we talk about streams today. Music streaming. I think for music streamers abaramanya streaming katugambe nabeshongoza baceho batajya abahanga bituramanya. Ukundi kuta music yawe ha internet kugira abantu ba fans bawe baje accessing, then bahurikize. But umujyo ko kurikiza eri ya internet bahurikiza munonga, you get some money out of that. So abinja bamwe beshongozi bato abagiye kuti baracenga, so we have to sensitize them. Music platforms za streams hariho Amazon, hariho Apple. Apple is Amazon, I think. Apple Music, Amazon, then Spotify. Most streams zirazira Spotify ko ndebiro mweshongozi jibo iceshongoro cheye obachina how many streams tinagereza kucekinga munonga batahero check kiri ha Spotify. Currently no buri para people bari kushikora mu challenges and whatever kiri ha Spotify, so are gaining the more the streams, the more the revenue. So abeshongoza bajyo kwari kutandika, you start with internet, because when you upload music on internet, it gives you the right to establish yourself. Kubanga most of the times orata kazi tutakine, but the more you push orora funa mukaraka rikache konkakara kuyama. So abarinda ku streaminga na ndaba encouraginga kwiguzaho ezo channels na YouTube mostly.
Wait, Monk, we have some of the streaming platforms in Uganda. Did you know them when we were starting?
Yeah, just in Uganda there is Spotify, Amazon, and YouTube. Nizo ziri common.
Also Boomplay.
Boomplay doesn't tera headset.
I'm talking about only streaming platforms, not necessarily whether to pay or doesn't pay.
Yeah.
There is a Boomplay. There is a Tidal.
Yeah.
You know Tidal?
Yeah.
From MTN.
How we busy?
Hey, how we busy?
Those all platforms.
Wait, those are some of the streaming platforms that we do have so far in the country. How can one get to upload a jam, or what are the qualities of a song that is supposed to be, let's say, uploaded on Spotify?
For Spotify, any kind of music can go there, because you can even upload your Chiga dance you recorded with your phone, as long as the sound is good. You can upload it there, as long as you have the fan base that can stream, you gain. So it doesn't matter the quality of sound to upload. But of course, for those professional musicians who take music as business, they upload work that is quality, mastered well, and of course that is capable. So if at all you're from Kigezi and you want to do those streams, endeavor about the sound output, because there is no you tell me listen to my songs on Spotify, then I put in my efforts, then I find that music is not pleasing. So music, first of all, quality of the music you upload gives the viewers to visit the channel the more. As long as the music is good, they listen to the first song, then the second, the third, and you'll be like, they will be coming back. So give them that sound that you give them the energy to always come back to listen to your songs, because the quality of the sound and the producers on the sounds make your work appreciable. Then to their starting, I won't say you, because there are studios that are not good at the mastering. So you can use your studios, then you take somewhere else to master. Yeah, such that you have that quality. You're letting you know how radio. Na inaura mo sound. Kajireti, why shouldn't I play this song? Because it is good.
There is an artist there who is asking himself, how do I get to these platforms so that I'm also part of Spotify, part of Tidal, part of Amazon, so that people can start listening to my music? How does one get subscribed to the various streaming platforms? A case study in this Spotify.
Of course, Spotify, Amazon, and Apple Music, these are music distributing companies. So you have to subscribe to them. First of all, you need a smartphone. Most of our artists from Kigezi, they have a torch. They don't know what YouTube is. They are there.
Okay.
Abawulishiza bamwabaheru arija we mu studio aijane flash ye na memory card, music ajitambuliza memory card. So what you have to do first, invest in yourself or a smartphone. Then all you need is, of course, email and the password. Then you subscribe to Spotify, bakugurira account otandiko. Same applies to YouTube. Then for Apple Music, Apple Music is not for everyone. You should be having that iPhone or MacBook. So Apple, I will not encourage them much, because her iPhone, you don't download the music, you buy. So abarakolesa iPhone Kigezi ndagira nika 2%
on artists that we have,
not on artists, not only on artists, the population that consumes our art
don't even use that.
So,
I think the general population,
yeah, that's why I'm like, it is
2%. I think it's
really
1%.
abantu ngaba ina iPhone so far.
No, hari abine iPhone kuziteze bishwani batarama kuzikozesa. So titi kujangujo ngene iPhone na micho kuzikozesa. So for those out there, oyine ka Techno ke ka Aiteru simanyi ezisimu n'izindi za UK used. I encourage you to use Amazon and Spotify. They are favorable kai nizo zikanyiremo mu market. So Apple Music bajireshere ba big boys abine za iPhones. So you can only you only need an email, then you subscribe, because harariho logins, you sign in to Spotify or Oteyo, even to be out, then they upload. But there are promoters who help you do that if you want, if you can.
I was about to say they should employ you. You can actually help them do this work.
Yeah.
But the problem with Kigezi, they don't want to invest in themselves, but they want their music to actually move out there.
So my next question is after I've subscribed to Spotify, artist A, I'm there, and my music is there. How do I start, gaining from Spotify? How do I start gaining from it in terms of monetary?
Everything starts with marketing and promotion. Because when you open, it is like when you open up a Facebook account or TikTok account or X account, people will not know about it until you share with them on how to get it. You have to always encourage your people to subscribe to your Spotify account. The more the streams, the more of course the more the revenue. It is like now we are here on Heroes FM. Those who are not listening in and they are outside the country, they are on a website listening in right now. So that alone won't happen if you don't share them the heroesfm.co.ug link to listen.
Now people have listened. Is there the target of streams, that if I reach these streams I'm going to be receiving this money? Are there a number of people that I'm supposed to first gain so that I start receiving money? Because like let's say on YouTube they say if you have 1K subscribers, you hit the 4,000 watch hour, you start receiving money. Actually, first shed a slide on YouTube. How does someone start getting money on YouTube?
Of course, for YouTube, you only need an account of, an email and password. Your email for your phone. You go to YouTube and you click on the right upper corner, you create a channel. Then when you create a channel, there are 3 options. You upload 3 videos. That is the first requirement. Second requirement, you reach 1,000 subscribers. Third requirement is 4,000 watch hours.
What does watch hour mean? 4,000 watch hour.
If your content is preferably the best and you give people attention to keep on visiting your channel, you reach watch hours in, I think, 6 months. If you don't have that audience that can watch daily and return, it can take you even 5 years to reach.
So that means you can actually be having even more than 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
You have like, let's say 5,000 or even 10,000, but you failed to hit the watch hour.
Yeah.
That means you won't get anything.
Yeah, because when you're on YouTube, you can be there with your 5K subscribers. But then its challenge is you can have all those watch hours. You upload your music, but as long as there is copyright infringement or copyright strikes, if you're already earning, they deduct those hours, then you go back.
How does someone, let's say someone has hit the watch hour, the money is there. How does someone get that money? Through which means?
Of course, you have to put there your bank account in your email. When you reach your watch hour, when you start earning, they call it YouTube monetary. That let me check.
Have you started receiving money yet?
Yeah, me, I receive money.
Hold on.
But you people, you keep on.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's nice. That's amazing.
How many subscribers do you have on YouTube?
I have around 1.74.
So
ni kumi na rushanju makunyana plus.
Averagely, they pay monthly, weekly, what?
No, as long as your content differentiates whatever you upload.
Appreciate.
Yeah, no, as long as you reach 100k views on a video or what. But sometimes we earn from these shorts. Most people don't know the shorts. These short videos of 1 to 16 seconds. When you upload them, most they bring in subscribers quickly.
Then harona niche monka na ika video yawe na jironka seconds zitano. Do they count it as a view?
No.
For how long do they count that this very video has been watched, has been viewed?
At least
I'm supposed to watch the video for how long?
At least 45 seconds there they count it as a view. Then
so the moment Nijana Jireva after like 15 minutes they don't count it as a view.
No, it depends on how many people are coming your way. Because you can be there like 10 at the same time watching only 5 seconds. So at the time you're all watching those 5 seconds mwa mugi 10 era bara 10 zile seconds za 5 ejibari.
So far Monk tell me, so far average no receiving as ngela like a month.
No, it depends on the content. There are people who buy views. But that is branding, of which I want to be in a quick. You can open now an account of YouTube. Now tomorrow, and it is and tomorrow you take it to 1K, such that you earn and watch hours, but you put in much money. And of course those views be nzete ziaziri ngeza robot. Abantu abarabariho, they don't return because views bought and real views, they are different.
They're different.
So what your video oguzire views ukashangole ha 4K nyensa kare wata yo waka utabure views urafa kuma 3K 2 to 3 views kandi woyine kuri 10K views.
So no tekwa kumanza watekamu kundani weye
urateka, but I encourage our artists.
That can never earn you for a long time. If you're building a brand, I think you just have to go step by step.
Yeah.
So if you're going to buying, yes, if you're going to buying, you're going to have robots, like he calls them. You're going to have people who will come specifically for that video where you had to buy views.
Because you can You can create it on a laptop and you
Wama,
can't.
Monka, that's why they say that most of these international apps that we see, that the moment he releases music, he gets his group like close to 50 people. Bona Masumbagata. Like in a short while, you find someone is already having like 100k views. Like
That's
within
why
2-3 days.
but kwenda abantu batakuchenga ngo you buy views, at least first have subscribers, because there is no way you will have 1 to 2k subscribers and you have 100 views on a video. That is of course
close to impossible.
So like a person like Diamond Platinums are in the millions of views. I mean subscribers. So it is possible that he will buy views and you don't notice it because are in a million subscribers.
Does that mean that someone can actually even buy subscribers?
Yeah, you can.
Everything
It
is
is
possible.
possible
Yeah.
as long as you have money and
The
the
money.
team. That's why most of the artists are releasing a cheshongoro within 20 minutes. Chibe chiri mu 10k views. 10k. So that means aine team ye erabiri ha laptop. As long as yata yori kabati bagize mu batandika kukikinga.
Mpaka.
Kubanga hari option yo kugura views na likes zecyara then na ziri za dislikes.
Then wait, hold on now. No basa take a video in your when you're watching in game round the does it count?
Yeah.
Usually after 5
The most
seconds?
visits.
Yeah, that's why. That is why most of the artists in the team ya media yari kurocheshongo arachiwa you play it as you play kwenda zije abandi baza kuwatchinga ngeno zibe zireyongera. So haralo team stamenka yine simu zayo nkitanita ne emails nkitanita then yona ekera tandiko murundi mwesheshongo standike chawe bakigaruke hasi muzona. So wina abantu let's say around 100 bali kore sona bine 10 phones views ziri just speed kwenda na ba fans bawe baza kwija bashange views ziri kweyongera balezi accounting ziratambura.
Well, lastly, as we conclude, where would you rather prefer? Okwata music namara shows and kaza street nkajaba shaba kajiteka fresh or me putting on the streaming platforms?
I think for the start, all are needed. I won't say I prefer this or that. But omweshongozo wa hansi it is better amanza yayimanyiza ground ate music ground music libraries agirete radio presenters badi playing ngeno shange na bakucheckinga wora harudi ragumera gamba no mu sweet seragamba bamanye at least aliyo then baiza batarika kucheckinga ha YouTube or Spotify, because the more they hear the music the more they go to check why is this song.
Then I think there is need of teaching our people about these things of Spotify and YouTube.
Okore yoka class.
Master.
Of course
Masterclass.
no mulimo gwa bamwe barebembera beshongozi batiminkanye.
Okay,
it is my obligation kuja teenagers ho bamwe.
No, but
abana basa kwega. It is my obligation as a blogger
can
to promote.
monetize it.
So but our people should brand themselves that way before kuza
Because arabo mweshongozo uri bugonje nanda kuma nazata ahakwiha Spotify.
amanzi yagule simu yatine simu tino kwa razo tino no kwa rayere.
Monka, last words we say bye to the people.
Of course our people that have been on the show abari mu Uganda n'abajaheru, I can't take this time for granted. Ndabaha HT of course for the love of the game, and of course Monk Promotions are my name. Here's FM, here's the Bender. I sign out to respect and one love. See you again.
Okay, thank you so much for being part of the Hills Dead Bender. If you've not learned this from Monk, then I think you'll need to contact him for more lessons, because this was very insightful for the musicians out there. Mwana yasoma school fees badenje ulira. Ka school fees go akatwereka.
At the top of your, that is at 7 p.m. That is Amoni Mwini is going to be coming through with the news, and then later the top 7 songs of the day with the real uncle. For now, allow us to wish you a good evening.